Greetings, my name is Bob Mshsl. I will serve as the narrator as you look at the 2011 Prep Bowl highlights. Looking back on 2011 and having previewed this film, I think you'll see that there were some really tough calls that had to be made. More than I can ever remember in any of the Prep Bowl historical games. Once again, a reminder that this is to serve as a learning tool for all officials. In no way do we intend to embarrass officials who made calls during the course of the game. You did your very best, and we were very pleased with your efforts. So let's roll it and see what it looks like. The first play is a hook and lateral from the 9-man game. As you'll see, the pass is completed, the lateral is made, the lateral was backward, and the play was blown dead by the wing official. That ball is alive, obviously, and had the whistle not blown, the player could have picked it up and probably scored on the play. Another play from the 9-man game, remembering as you look at this reception, the 9-man field width is not what it is for 11-man. So the question is whether the player got 1 foot or 2 feet down in bounds when he caught the ball. Excellent position by the wing official, and he did have at least 1 foot down when he caught the ball. Perfect position by the wing official on a goal line play, goes to the goal line, backs off, and is in perfect position to make the call. Nice job. Was it a catch or a no catch on the INT? Great play by the defensive back. What did we miss? I did not see either the wing official or the back judge stopping the clock. Wing official signaled possession on the interception, gave it to the team in the dark uniforms, but came in and neglected to stop the clock. We need to do that kind of thing to have proper clock management. Here we have a quarterback scramble going toward the pylon. Again, a tough call. I believe the wing official stopped the clock because he felt he stepped out of bounds. We'll see again that he did not step out of bounds. Another question being who had the best look at this play, and it would appear that the back judge could have come in and really helped out the wing official. As we can see, it in fact was a live ball, did not step out of bounds, ball went into and through the end zone, should have been correctly ruled a touchback. Once again, a very good call on a pass interception, but watch the back judge come in, signal direction, but does not stop the clock. So folks, don't forget, we must be conscious of clock management, stop the clock when it's appropriate. A good no call when both players went down. No question that their feet got tangled. Key being, notice that both the receiver and the defensive back are looking back toward the ball. That's a key to say, no, there was no pass interference on the play. They're both looking back at the ball. Great officiating by the back judge. He's in perfect position, sells the call, stops the clock. Couldn't have done better. Heads up officiating by the wing official. Obviously, we're looking at a backward pass that was tipped, and he sucked his whistle the whole time, came in, it was a fourth down play, so he stopped the clock, and now we're going the other direction. But very good officiating by the wing official. No question that we have a late hit out of bounds. Little bit of a question as to whether there was a block in the back or not, but I don't think it was enough to warrant a flag, but most certainly that late hit out of bounds warranted the flag, and the officiating crew got it. Tough call in the end zone. The wing official is coming down, looking at it. I think we have to admit that the pass was in fact completed. Just remember, it's feet, then ball, as you're the wing official or the back judge making this kind of call, but he goes up, has control, comes down with 1 foot in bounds, second foot is out of bounds. Correctly ruled, it should have been a touchdown. Here we clearly have illegal batting on a scrimmage kick. Kicking team bats the ball forward, and we do not have a flag on the play for illegal batting. Option would be for the kicking team to either, or for the receiving team to either take the ball at the spot where the batting occurred, or enforce from the previous spot illegal batting 15 yards and replay the down. Here we have an offensive pass interference call, and we'll let you be the judge whether this was a good or a bad call. Was there enough contact in the end zone to warrant the flag for offensive pass interference, or would you pass on it and call it somewhat incidental contact? This was a good call and a tough call, but a correct call by the officiating crew. Ruled it a completion. Excellent officiating by the back judge and the wing official on a scoring play. Note the communication they had before they gave a signal. Here comes the back judge over, looks at the wing official. They're in accord that it is a touchdown. Beautiful job of officiating, guys. The man in the white hat is all over this call. Quickly determines that the quarterback scrambling, knee was down, boom, blows it dead. We'll put it down and get ready for the next snap. Fumble beanbag handled correctly by the wing official. Good coverage, sees the ball out comes the beanbag, stops the clock, we're going the other way with it. Classic example of the new rule this year. Great officiating last year, correctly ruled that the receiver in fact would have come down in bounds had he not been forced out. The two officials are converging on each other, make a correct call in 2011, but that is a new rule this year in 2012. Remember, regardless, that player must come down with at least 1 foot in bounds. Again, you make the call. Was it a good call on pass interference? Did that defender in fact cut the receiver off his route? Take a look at it again. Good call on a late hit on the quarterback. Back judge, again, in good position to make this kind of call. There he got it, stopped it. Proper clock management. Here we have the play of the 2011 Prep Bowl that folks from Wayzata and Eden Prairie will be debating as long as they can watch high school football. What we see is a couple things. One is the back judge was in perfect position to make a call on the play. Secondly, he sold it beautifully. My take on this would be, if we were playing, or if we had this play occur on a Saturday afternoon in a Division I game, or on Sunday afternoon in an NFL game, it would be replayed and replayed, and there's no question in my mind that the conclusion would be there is insufficient evidence to overturn the ruling of the covering official. And he ruled interception. The ball goes to the white team first down on about the 1 yard line. It was an extremely difficult call, but you can't quarrel with his position and his sell of the call. A difficult call by the wing official because he was a little bit screened on the play and didn't have a great look at it, but he saw the head come down with a jerk and assumed that it was a hand on the mask when in fact it was a hand on the jersey that created the jerk. Good call by both the referee and the wing official. The ball was in fact stolen right out of the blue player's arms as he was going to the ground. 92 made a great play, but he took the ball right away from the pass receiver. Here in a semifinal game, we have an obvious offensive pass interference call where the defensive back was picked off by a wideout. Guys, it emphasizes the importance of, in your pregame and in your early season discussions, that you know the responsibilities of the line judge, the linesman, and the back judge. If it's a 3 receiver formation on one side of the field, or if it's a 2-2 receiver formation, 2 on each side of the field, who has the responsibility to cover which receivers? And in this case, no one was covering that particular receiver that obviously committed pass interference and picked a defender off and allowed the receiver to go for a touchdown. That concludes our 2011 review of Prep Bowl. I hope you've learned something from this. I think we saw some very interesting things. Thanks again to Mark Hegestead and all the work he does in putting this together. Good luck, everyone, and have a great 2012 season.